Hi, my name is Gabriela from Tulip Art Designs, and in today's video I want to show you 3 very funny watercolor techniques that can, be used as a background or just to have fun in your sketchbook. So if you are ready, grab your watercolors and let's get started. So for this video I will use cold press paper. I am just a big fan of cold press paper because I really like the texture, but don't stick to this paper. You can use any type of paper. The only thing is that for these techniques I would definitely recommend that if you are using a bit cheaper paper, then probably the results will be a bit different. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is to have some fun and try something new. So the first technique that I will show you is wet in wet, but then instead of wetting my paper with the brush, I will use my spray. So here's my spray, and I will just spray my paper. I have to turn this a little bit so it will spray very well. I'm trying to work only in half of 1/3 of the page, so I will show you the other 2 techniques here. And then I grab my number 8 brush, and if you look from the side and you think you have too much water, you can just pick it up with a paper towel, just like this, so you don't have, sorry, you are seeing my hair, so you will not have puddles. Okay, and let's see what will happen now. So I take like this paint that I prepared, half watercolor paint and half only water, and then we start tapping inside. Then you can really enjoy. I'm just checking if you are seeing my hair again. The thing we are searching for is how this watercolor just moves around the water on the page. And because we sprayed it, there are these white empty spaces. So basically our paint is just spreading around, and what you can do to just help it move around, you can use a straw and just blow to help paint. Oh, I'm just throwing a lot of paint now, but that's okay. And you have to work fast, especially if it's warm in your room, as it is in my room now. So it's been quite warm lately here in the Netherlands, if you don't know where I am located. So just like this. It's a very fun and nice thing to do if you want to use, to make a nice background for your drawing, or maybe fun sky. And you can keep adding paint. I am not really painting, but I am just tapping with my tip of the brush like this, and then the paint just moves around. You can also add more pigment, so you can really make this creamy consistency paint. And if you are not familiar with how to control the water, what is creamy consistency or coffee consistency, I will just link my other video that I was just demonstrating and giving you nice exercises to practice water control. So something like this. You can keep going and adding different colors, or you can keep working only with one color, but that's my first technique that I wanted to show you. I love this one because after this is dry, I can just draw on top of this. The second technique that I want to show you is also something that I really like. So I will add water like this, so the middle part, and I will throw in some of this Payne's gray, and I really like how the paint moves around. So just like this, I take more of this paint. I always like to make it darker on the edges. So you can see how nice the paint just moves around. Okay. Maybe more here. Okay. And now what I will do is to use some salt. So while this is still wet, I will just throw in a little bit of salt. Okay, just like this, and I will wait for this to dry. And the third technique that I really like, especially when I mess up my splatters. So imagine that you want to do some splatters for your background. So let's say you just fill your brush with paint, and then you want to make some splatters, just to make a nice last touches, but somehow you don't like some of them, or when you were tapping your brush, you make the incident and then you touch your paper. So when something like this happened to me, I don't give up on my painting. I just make it even more interesting. I grab my spray and I just spray. Just like this. I let it do its job, and that's it. I will let this dry and show you the results in just a second. Okay, so now that this is a bit dry, for this one you can always add extra splatters on top of it. So you fill your brush, and with these splatters it's also practicing. So before you splash your illustration, I definitely recommend to do it on the side. So something like this. That's just enough. And for the salt, you can see how the salt just created this white, like snowy texture inside. And for the spray, I really like this interesting edge, so you don't have this soft and hard anything like this. It's just so unique and interesting what you get, just because you leave the water and the paint to do the job for you, and sometimes you add a third thing like the salt. And it's, you know, sometimes it's about having fun, so you don't have to create something super realistic or something that, you know, you had in mind. But sometimes watercolor is about experimenting and having fun. So that was it for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please consider subscribing for my channel and like my videos or comment, because this is the way how I can grow here and keep making free tutorials for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!